Brad, and I work for Gregg's Automotive.
One of his opening
and today was the 17th anniversary on this corner. And we had a hell of a party. We had a great time. If you missed it, shame on you.
And I am Kathy, and I'm the support person here to make sure that the party really happens and that people really have a good time. So why did you pick this corner 17 years ago?
Because it was available.
There's always someone.
But he's a really
it's a great corner.
Why?
Really nice.
Because it's the highest point in Punta Gorda and downtown in the middle of good old Punta Gorgeous, Florida.
And people know Gregg's Automotive as the place to come for integrity and trust and quality.
And a great party.
And a great party.
Hi, I'm Sue Dunn, and I'm here today at Gregg's Automotive celebrating the 21st anniversary of this business. I want to tell you what a great mechanic he is and a personal friend, and I've never had a problem here. Every job is done right the first time, and I wish him 21 more years of success. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Hey, I'm Frank, and where are we? Gregg's? Gregg who? What's his name? No. I've been doing business with Gregg, and he's been my good friend for at least 15 years, maybe 20 years. And I tell you what, it's a great place, great service. They won't do any repairs you don't need. They'll tell you what you might need, and then you make the decision. And if you need something, they'll tell you, and then they'll do it. It's a great price. And you need to get in the Car Care Club. It is the best deal in the world. And I'm happy to be here with my smoking hot wife, Teresa, right over there. With my smoking hot wife, Teresa, right over there. For Gregg's 21st anniversary. And I'm sure he'll be here for 20 more years because he'll never stop working.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Cheech Hill. I'm a healthcare practitioner in Charlotte County. And as healthcare practitioners, trust is #1 on my list. I've known Gregg Maripodi now for 24 years. That's a long time to know anybody. And the biggest thing about Gregg and why I take my vehicles to Gregg is because I trust him. And I've never met anybody that's had service done by Gregg that it wasn't done right. That's why Gregg is the best mechanic in town. He's trustworthy, the job is done right, and I would urge everybody, I would recommend that people bring their automobiles and bring their car troubles to Gregg. He solves them very well. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Bob, and I'm at Gregg's Automotive enjoying his annual festival for thanking his great customers, and thankfully I'm one of them. And I'm here with Gregg for the last 14 years, enjoying his automotive expertise, his hospitality, and his friendship. So come by Gregg's over on 41 and whatever other street that is, Olympia, and come visit with Gregg. He'll take care of your car and you.
Hi, my name is Nikki Foster. My husband Bruce and I own Punta Gorda Rental, and we've been friends with Gregg for years now. Been bringing out cars here. Gregg is a stand-up guy in the community. He does all kinds of volunteer work with the ROTC, car washes, these anniversary parties. He's renting from us all the time. Just a great guy, great friend. Trust Gregg with my kids. So.
Hi, I'm Michael P. Hamons.
And I'm Don Lee.
And Gregg and Gregg's Automotive is where people should take their vehicles because he's got yesterday's service and tomorrow's technology. He lives up to that.
And we get our cars serviced here, my Jeep and his truck, and we're confident in driving those vehicles.
It's not just repaired vehicles, it's comfort and satisfaction.
Hi, my name's Charlie. I'm a friend of Gregg's for about 10 years now. And he's been taking care of my vehicles for probably about 8 of them. He's always going out of his way. He works weekends if you ask him nicely. I'm also in a business that I do a lot of service work for people. I've sent people here. I've sent people with unusual cars, foreign cars, that they said they couldn't get fixed. Gregg has always come through. My customers like him. So I only send people I don't want to get caught in the middle of anything, so I only send people to good places. This is the place to go.
Hi, my name is Rich Choma. I've been a customer of Gregg's for probably 10 years now. Always get excellent service and timeliness service, and I appreciate his business. Thanks.
My name is Dave Grumman, and I've lived here in Punta Gorda for quite a long time, and I happen to know Gregg, and I've known him for quite a while, and we both, without knowing it, had automobile repair shops in New Jersey, and then we both moved out here. So I've been using Gregg's ever since we moved out here, and it's been a great experience because, first of all, we're good friends. He'll do whatever I ask him to do. He does the best work of anybody around here, and my wife and I are very pleased with not only the service, but also knowing the mechanics, knowing Gregg, and everybody else that's out here. And that's all I need to say right now. I think that ought to take care of it.
Hi, we're Alex and Margaret Durango from San Diego, California. We use Gregg's Automotive to take care of our 65 Ford Falcon. He's got us all ready to take it cross country back home. We recommend Gregg's Automotive. The service is excellent and friendly, and we recommend it anytime.
Hi, my name is Jim. We moved down from New York about 2 years ago, and in New York we had a mechanic that we trusted religiously. We could bring the car in, give it to Renzo, tell him to do whatever needed to be done, and he'd give us the car back, look at the bill, we pay the bill, we went home, everything was happy. When we moved to Florida, we were hoping we might be able to find somebody just like Renzo, and we did in Gregg. I bring my car in, give Gregg the keys, tell him to call me when it's done, I pick it up, I go home, it's happy. Happy, 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 as the Duck Commander would say. If you're looking for somebody to trust who does great work, Gregg's your man.
Hi, Gregg. Gregg and I started working together, back in the mid-'70s somewhere. And now I moved to Florida 7 years ago. Gregg is a great guy, etc., etc., etc. And it was great to come to this reunion once again. I don't know why he didn't invite me last year and the year before and the year before that, but that's the way it goes. So have a good day.
Thank you for the invitation. Gregg and I worked together many years ago in East Rutherford, Meehan Tucker, and now retired, down here 3 years, and glad to see him again. And, hopefully we'll see each other more. It's a good day.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Mickey Gorman, and I've probably known Gregg for 20 of his 21 years. My parents moved down to Punta Gorda from Washington, D.C. over 30 years ago. And we came to visit him one time in the car and had some problems, and the first thing my dad said was, go see Gregg. So we've been friends for 20 years. He's worked on all of my cars. So, there's the testimonial. Here's Gregg.
Hi, my name is Pat Pennington. I've been a friend of Gregg's for many, many years. He's taken care of my cars for many years. I went from a 72 Saturn, and he took care of that for 17 years. From then on, well, my son came down to visit me, and he saw I was having a hard time getting out of my car. So he brought me a Cadillac. Stop to me, and he knows that, and I love him, and I know he loves me, and we're just good friends. Always will be, forever and ever, till we meet up yonder.
Hi, I'm Joe Bowley. I've been a customer at Gregg for 23 years, even before he opened this station. This is the 21st anniversary party, and Gregg straightened me out real quick. First time I came to him, he says, I tried to tell him what was wrong with my truck, and he says, Phil, he says, don't tell me what's wrong, he's just give me the symptoms. He said, I'll figure it out. I don't replace everything from the battery onward, trying to fix the problem. And I remember Gregg from that day on. This is a place to come. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Valerie Harding, and I bring my cars, both of them, to Gregg. The reason I bring them to Gregg is because if you're a woman and you've ever gone to one of those places where they treat you like you're a woman, and they won't talk to you, and they won't talk to you about the maintenance you need on your car. It really annoys me, and Gregg doesn't do that. Gregg treats me like a customer. He doesn't treat me like a woman. So I love it, and he does a great job on my cars too. Thank you. Bye. Happy anniversary, Gregg.
2, 1.
Hi, I'm so glad you asked me to make a little speech here about Gregg. We're so happy to be a part of this little family. He's so reliable, honest, and trustworthy, and I've even submitted those feelings online. So thanks a lot, Gregg. Good luck for the next 20 years.
2, 1.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm here at Gregg's Automotive celebrating his 21st year in business. He's a great mechanic. I really enjoy coming to him. He always saves me money in the preventative maintenance, keeps my car running all the time so I don't have problems. I'm retired, I don't want to have problems, so I see Gregg. It's a great place. Thanks.
I met Gregg 6+ months ago, and I get the impression that he is a big part of the community. I think he does a lot of awesome things, and I'm glad to know him. And I think that anybody would be crazy not to come here and get service from Gregg's Automotive.
Hi, I'm Terry Dalva, and I'd like to wish Gregg, I'm here to wish Gregg a happy 17th anniversary. I've known Gregg probably for about 13 years now, and I'm proud to say that I consider him a friend. Gregg is one of the foundations in our community. Whatever's going on, you can count on Gregg to be supportive, and I wish him many, many more successful and happy years here on the busiest corner in Punta Gorda.